Hello friends and allies, and welcome to a new video. And today we're gonna do some more Tibia talking. We're just gonna look through the first changes of and the announcements of Skerio. So he says, thanks everyone for your post. We are currently still evaluating the feedback we receive and have already decided on the first changes. So they have decided to revert some of the update. So they're giving back, or they're changing the focus in the Ferumbras pretty much from gold to XP. So they are giving 80% of the XP value from the before the rebalancing. So now instead of a decrease of 70%, it's only 20%. Okay, that's something. The loot is now 35 to 60% of the loot from before the balancing. Okay, so they're still decreasing the loot. Since these monsters appear in other hunting grounds as well. Oh, nice. So Catacombs having its XP increased to the same level as it was pre-rebalancing. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that Hellhounds will have the same XP as before. Dark Torture will have the same XP as before. We didn't touch demons, so no demons wasn't touched. And they also found the meme, which were pretty much on Reddit, or it was probably on the Tibia forums as well, that the nightmares were weaker than the nightmare science, even though according to the is it library creatures, I read some about it. They say that the nightmare scion came from the nightmares or was ascendant or something similar to that. So they catch up upon the meme at least. But me and Quiet, the ED which I play with, he predicted this announcement before they made the announcement. He said, look on Warzone 6 and look on Asura Mirror. So let's give Warzone 6 as an example. So when the winter update came, they made the creature in Warzone 6 so OP. The best exp, the best profit. You were making like 2kk profit an hour on a level 400 and with like 10kk XP an hour. They realized this was too good, so they nerfed it. They increased the armor of it, decreased the exp, and so first nerf made it slightly worse, but it was still good. They nerfed it one more time, it was still good, and they nerfed it a third time, and now they nerfed it down to the ground, so it was unhuntable. And then 1 year later, they buffed it a little, but it's still not good enough to be able to hunt her. So Warzone 6 is a good example of them Cipsoft giving us a huge cookie, and then they're removing, and then taking it all to just give us a crumb back. And Asuras, when they introduced the mirrors first time, it was without true Asuras and without the Frostflower Asuras. But now they added the Frostflower Asuras and the true Asuras to both decrease the profit and increase the damage with the monster deal to make it harder to hunt here. The Frostflower Asuras and True Asuras are not increasing the exp. It was a good way to balance the hunting spawn to make it harder for low levels to hunt there and make it harder for the high levels to go there as well. So this update was Quiet predicted the path of this update. So we're hunting Ferumbras Ascendant for how many years is it? 5 or more? Library for 1 year, Asuras for 2 years. So they're giving us a huge cookie, and then with the update announcement they take it all back. And now, or not all back, but pretty much. They're taking pretty much. They like decreasing the monsters with 70% in exp. And then they make an announcement saying, well, we're sorry for our drastic means. So they kinda like, well, community, you should be grateful that we're giving some of it back to you guys. Well, Well, it's kinda unfair still, since people has been able to hunt this spawn for so many years. Imagine being a level 300 now, and being like, how should you be motivated to play when you know that for 2 years people has had the best exp and the best profit, but while you are 300 you're not going to be able to hunt these areas in the same way as they did for 2 years. We have like high levels in level 1400. How are the low levels going to be motivated to play? I don't know. This update should be made like 3 years ago, or maybe 2 years ago, so it wouldn't be such a high gap between the high levels and low levels. I just think it's a little bit unfair to the low levels in the end. It's hurting both the high levels and the low levels, but the high levels has been able to exploit this for 2 years, and the low levels are just like, how are you going to welcome new players to the game? It's beyond my mind. This was just me talking a little bit of Tibia, my opinions, and I hope you enjoyed my few comments to this update. I just think this is an Warzone 6 update and a Suras update, giving us a cookie for 2 years, taking some of the cookie back, and now here we are. Yeah, see you guys in the next video.